As a young child, I probably had my earliest initiation into soul connection and to alternate realities at about the age of 5 through my dream life. And then I kind of forgot it because it wasn't like talked about, it wasn't, embraced. I was made to feel like I didn't belong, there was something wrong with me. And so I just kind of hid that part away. And I used to sneak books from the library on mythology and like deeper psychological truths and things like this, like as a young child. And I would hide them in my locker. I was so embarrassed that I had them, but they really helped me gain an understanding that there was so much more to life. And there had to be a reason that I was going through the experiences I was going through as a young girl, which were not often very pleasant. So I think it was 6.5, almost 7, when I pretty much had like a big breakdown, if you will, around the idea of God. I had been raised in a Methodist household, mostly because my mom was a church choir director. And I just thought, how could God do this? How could there be so much pain and so much suffering? And so I just entered into these big questions most of my life, trying to find those answers. And my journey took me to many, many places. I'm 60, in my 60s, my young 60s now, and much has transpired. What I never could have perceived is that the richness from all my endeavors, whatever I set about to do, even if it was to like go on a bender, like the richness is in going on a bender or learning to meditate or just continuing to experience and find that truth, or be able to express my truth from my soul, because I was just being told everywhere I turned, no, that doesn't work. That doesn't fit in. You need to be silent, be seen, not heard, all those messages. So eventually, through extensive off and on depression, I just knew I had to break away from it all. And I started to study alternate realities in terms of like shamanic journeying was one of the arenas that I studied in and practiced very, very in a very committed way. And I learned to use my brain and entrain myself to receive direct information from sources that were greater than us, like greater than any authority that I'd ever met. And I knew they were greater because I could feel the truth of them in myself. And so that kicked off a whole new journey in my adulthood, and it's just been growing ever since.